watching the High Flyers Club podcast. You can listen on the go with your Spotify app or any other online radio podcast stations. Thank you for watching the High Flyers Club podcast. You can listen on the go with your Spotify app or any other online radio podcast stations. Thank you for watching the High Flyers Club podcast. You can listen on the go with your Spotify app or any other online radio podcast stations.
Okay, hold on a second, my friend. Everybody, listen up. 420 High Flyers Club is the best club ever. Membership only. There's only one way to join. Okay, my friend. Tap in. It's your boy Two Stone. It's Big Two. Approved. You know what it do when I come through. You want me to switch it up and give you an original one? All right, hold on. 420 High Flyers Club.
Hey guys, happy Tuesday. This is the Flower Puff Girls. I'm Britt.
It's Dee.
And we've got Estelle here with Austinite Cannabis Co. Welcome.
Hi.
Hello. Woo-woo. We're so excited. She's actually somebody that's really making a difference in the cannabis laws and stuff like that. And I also love so much that she really supports women in doing that too. So we're going to learn a lot about that tonight. And we also got Aldo. We'll have him on in a little bit. He can have some fun with us in a little bit. So welcome. You want to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yes, sure. So I'm Estella Castro, here from Austin, Texas. And let's see, I opened up Austinite Cannabis in 2020 and followed real closely with the legislation. And of course, when we didn't do anything in 2020, I wanted to get some experience somewhere. So what I did was we kind of packed up half of our operations and moved it up to Oklahoma, where I knew I could get some experience on at least, you know, how the day-to-day running of a dispensary would be like until Texas was going to move on anything here. So it's kind of how I got started in Oklahoma.
Well, I definitely think you do have a leg up on that. I always know, like, if I have a question, like, I know who I'm going to. But that is, you know, something that is super important because things are happening fast, right?
Yes, things are happening fast and laws are forever changing and things are always, things are constantly changing either in Oklahoma or Texas.
So do you anticipate when it does go legal, you know, for recreational use here in Texas, it's going to be pretty close to the same guidelines?
No. Right now we have, so Texas does have a medical program, which so we have a medical program here, but that medical program doesn't allow you to smoke or use vapes or any kind of concentrates. It's only gummies and tinctures. And what, you know, a medical program should look like is with actual medicine, like Rick Simpson oil, RSO, suppositories, you know, actual medicines, because it's a medical program.
For sure.
But we don't have that. And the percentages are low. And then it's really hard for consumers here. There's a lot of people on our medical program, but it's hard for consumers to be able to get their medication. And it comes in like a gummy form. Say a 10-pack is, you know, costs about $60. It's expensive. And then you can only, if you live out in El Paso, you could they only come once a week. So if you miss that opportunity, then you miss out on your medication, but the medication's still low dosages. And, you know, to cure your, you know, your crazy cancers or your seizures and stuff like that, you need high dosages. It's, you know, it's medicine. So that's the real hard part about Oklahoma and Texas, is because in Oklahoma, we have patients that come in for Rick Simpson oil. They come in for certain strains that they know that they're trying to beat their cancer, you know, and then I have to come down here to Texas where we are just so behind in times, and it's just, you know, people have to go and do all these like crazy things to get medication to try something else.
Yeah, you see, I used to work for like the elderly and taking care of them and stuff like that, and like their family members would always have some type of like cannabis oil or butter to put in their food, or you know, something like that, just to help with them with their pain. And most of them had like dementia or something like that, Alzheimer's, so it was more of like a calmer for them. So yeah, and it was hard for them to even keep it up in stock for their family members too. So it was like,
yeah, even on my own personal journey, before we opened up Austinite, I have a real bad lung disease. So that lung disease is, I basically need like RSO or high dosages of gummies. So I had to I had to either make my own medicine or I was having to my daughter trains in Vegas, so I would be going and get RSO from up there. And I remember spending for a gram, I remember spending $50 to $60 on a syringe. And this was back 4 or 5 years ago.
And how long would that last you, one syringe?
Not maybe 4 or 5 days.
Yeah.
And
less than a week, right? Yeah.
Less than a week. So I knew that I was like, man, this is an expensive habit. And then especially if I had I could go through 2 grams in a week. Now that I have it available to me, my lung disease has not only gotten better, the dead lungs are dead, but my inflammation is out of this world. I mean, my doctors were willing to back me on us trying to get our license, because they're just so blown away with when I'm available to get medicine in Oklahoma, how much it actually helps compared to where I was just taking it 4 years ago just to get by, to not take, pain medicine. Now I can ingest as much as I want, we're making it, or, so now I'm really reaping the benefits of what it can really do. And my inflammation's down. I quit using my oxygen at night. So, I mean, I'm a big testimony to be dude, it really does work.
But for it to work, just like any other medication, you have to consistently take it for a period of time before it actually starts working. Mm-hmm. And that's where I think, you were talking about with the elderly, even especially all that time goes by and then you just get sicker.
Right. And I've just seen so many people just recently that they got to starting taking RSO and they started feeling better.
Sorry.
Yeah, they started
we
feeling
got so deep in conversation.
Yeah, they started getting better, but you have to still, like you said, it has to titrate, and you have to get much of it in your system. So it's hard, for Texans to get medicine. Yeah,
my mom's got really bad rheumatoid arthritis, and she's on Medicare, and it's hard to get the government to approve that. So
for sure. And then I know that it's one of those things that it's out there and we could get it, but we just choose to be, I don't get it. I do a lot of going to the Capitol, and not only do I hear marijuana stuff, but I just hear what else we're talking about at the Capitol. And it's just mind blowing, how far we are behind in times. We think that we're Texas and we're leading the way, and it's absolutely not the truth. It's so crazy. So
that is crazy. Where we still fall short, like you're saying, behind in times almost.
Right. Yeah. So I testified last week at the Capitol, and the whole entire time, opening comments, the first, Moody has been working on this bill for maybe 2 or 3 years, hardcore at it. And the first comment that comes out the gate is, did you bring enough brownies for everybody? So it was they just took the complete thing as an utter joke. And it was just wow, we're really here. And there was no way the bill is going to get passed, but it was a good bill, but we just wanted to start talking about the conversation, but they're not even ready to talk about it because it was just jokes, just constant jokes. Hey, well, who's bringing gummies, and so it was just not a good, to know that we're still so far behind in times, and then to have our gun laws the way that they are, it's just mind blowing when you look at, because that's what we go up there and we look at all the other things that are on that
are actually going wrong.
That are going wrong. I take my kids up to the Capitol all the time, and we talk about, or I just want them to see, and they're already in the business. Well, one time we got there early, and it was just me and my son, and we were waiting to hear what we were there to testify against. And they started talking about these criminals that had been, or these people that were in prison wrongfully with DNA. And that bill died on the floor. So then that never got seized. So then the prisoner that was innocent still had to stay in jail till we go back into legislation, which is 2 years. And my son was just like, he was like, what? I don't get it. Like, so they heard the bill, but it wasn't, y'all didn't have enough time. So what's that prisoner going to do that's innocent, that's not his DNA, that he's trying to get out? And I'm like, well, he's going to have to wait another 2 years for it to go again to see if it'll pass. And his mind was just like, whoa, I can't believe it. And then he was just like, wow, I can't believe that this is exactly how it is with marijuana, but 10 times harder.
Because it's written in a book somewhere.
Yep.
That's it.
Mm-hmm. But so it mind blows you to see what kind of stuff that actually, happens down there at the Capitol. But anyhow, let's light one of these up.
Hey guys, sorry we got so deep in that. It was so interesting. I don't know probably as much as I should, and but it is interesting.
Definitely
so,
learning.
Yeah. Here, like this one.
Okay, what are we smoking on?
This is an infused little shorty by Orion.
Austinite Cannabis Co.
Yeah, it's just a little infused little pre-roller there. But yeah, it does get interesting, and then, but it.
So do you smoke?
I do smoke just to kind of taste a little bit, and I do that just because we'll get so many strains at the shop, and we really market on like that we test everything. So
yeah, when your customers ask you what do you like, you want to be able to actually answer them.
Yeah, so
that's not a bad job. Just saying.
Right, just trying.
Or little baby hits now that I'm not supposed to, but I'm big on just trying. We get so much flour, especially in, Oklahoma, and you get so many samples, and you want to tell your customers that you've tried everything. And we're like, 31 flavors up there. We have lots of different strains. So I'm constantly like, okay, let me hit it. Let me just taste it, especially, but yeah. I usually stick to edibles.
So, how long have you had the lung thing?
2015.
Because when I first met you, I think probably maybe this is before you could have like access to the treatment as much, but you weren't smoking then. I think you were doing edibles.
And I was really, really sick. Like 2 years ago before I could do RSO good, it was bad. I couldn't do much. I couldn't walk from like here to there. Really couldn't do much.
Yeah.
But now with the RSO, I've gotten like a new lease on life. Like I can do more. I can exercise a little bit more. Just do more things that I couldn't do before.
That's really awesome.
And you said you were taking what again?
RSO. So RSO is like, it's basically Rick Simpson oil. It's the highest kind of concentrate you pull from the plant. So you're just pulling like a whole pound of RSO doesn't yield as much because it's so concentrate. Looks just like tar.
That's wild. So how much? Okay, so obviously your tolerance is built up. So over time, do you have to keep increasing?
I do if I'm trying to hit a certain inflammation marker. So like if I want,
you've been tracking this for a while.
Correct.
Obviously.
Yep. So like right now I'm only on like 3 pills, and that's just morning, noon, and night. And with those, my inflammation markers are where I want them to be. So if there's ever like anything that goes up, then I'll go to more, or like, some days I might take an extra because I'm like, ooh, let's
maybe
get
I
super
feel like
high
today. Yeah, because your tolerance does get built up.
So, but yeah, that's always cool too because I don't know, Oklahoma's been so crazy with their edibles. We sell chocolates that are 7,200 milligrams.
What?
I sell a bag of Scrappies that's 10,000 milligrams. Like it's insane. So when these samples come in, of course we have to try them, and
you're probably the only one that can hang, right?
Oh God, it's crazy. Me or Castro has a really low tolerance, and Aldo's always down for the challenge. age.
He's always trying to get further out. Shout out Aldo. Aldo's in the house, guys, too.
Yeah, but we just, it's crazy the amount of the samples and stuff that come in. You're trying to taste everything. So, but yeah.
That's awesome. What's how long, like the first time you took Rick Simpson oil though, like did it like, I don't know, I get so tired I feel like I'd sleep for days.
Well, it's definitely you have to titrate up. I've definitely throughout the years knocked myself out where I'm getting like I get too tired, so but yeah, I get a lot of, I want to say I started super low, but now I can take a lot, I think. But I've titrated up. Normal people that have tried an RS, they're like, oh my God, I slept. But then I have my cousin that really liked the way that she was like, I can't believe I got to sleep so good that night. Like, so she actually relaxed. So it does a lot.
That's good.
I know.
Right
It's
really good.
It's a really what's it called? Or you could pass it this way.
Oh yeah, Aldo, I'm
Here.
so sorry. We left him out on the passing.
Yeah. But yeah, so you got to definitely titrate up on the RSO. Can't go in full throttle on that thing because it'll get you sick. And then with older people, you only got one shot, because you don't want to scare somebody that's, is like stage 4 cancer. You want to, a family member or something that you're like, man, I know RSO would help them. You really only got one shot at that because if you do scare them and they get too high and too freaked out, they're not going to want to try it again because they felt like they were going to die before, So I'm always constantly with the older people,
My first day.
Yeah. But it's crazy. What I've learned a lot is that a lot of people don't know this is if that ever happens to you, always keep either like a CBD joint or any CBD tinctures. I sell
Counterbalance.
Yeah, I sell a CBD nano that we sell at the stores, and I always tell everybody, hey, if you're gonna go buy, you're gonna get those expensive gummies or high milligram gummies, take one of these THCA packets.
If you think you're dying, take this.
If you think you're gonna die, just take this, and then you'll be fine. And then you're gonna be okay. And it works. And it's like, man, that was so cool. Or I have people that just buy the quickies just in case there's somebody at a party that
Smart.
I'm always like, keeping one in my purse in case somebody's like, I'm too high.
Yeah.
Although you ever felt like you were too high?
First started.
Yeah. And it's like, ooh, okay, that was fun for a little bit, but I'm ready for this to be over. That was kind of how it was when I first started smoking. Like, I liked it, but then I was like, okay, now I'm kind of getting a little, like, either paranoid or nervous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was always paranoid. And then I was just like, yeah, I'm going to stop. And then I continued on, and here I am. Now it's more for, like, mental, like, anxiety and, calm it down.
Yeah, but sometimes if you aren't careful, like this happens to me at least, like if I cross that line, if I smoke a little too much, then it has like the opposite effect of what I actually intended it to. Has that ever happened to you? Like if you smoke too much, do you getting like your anxiety worse?
Sometimes. I think
Yeah.
it really depends on what you smoke, too.
That's true.
Like, and half the time we don't even know what it is.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And that's where, like in Oklahoma, it's so crazy because people will come in and be like, oh, I can't do this strain because this happened. And, I can't do this strain. And they really kind of know what's good for them. You don't want to give somebody who has anxiety a sativa, you know what I mean? Because it's just going to make them even more crazier. And same thing with if you have ADHD, you don't want to do, an indica, So just the little things that you learn.
True.
The way.
I've been definitely trying to just smoke in the evening, but I honestly, since I've been whelping puppies since Thursday, shout out Texas Bulldog Connection. I'm tired, y'all. I've been feeding puppies every couple hours. And also I want to shout out to Kennedy. She's at home, puppy sitting right now. She's pretty cool. So what you been up to, Dee?
I just been working.
Yeah.
being with the kiddos,
And your doggies. Your
taking
doggy,
care of
your
my
doggies.
babies.
Good.
Phoebe, Ariel, and Deucey.
That's awesome.
Shout out Texas Bulldog Connection again.
Yes. Shout out to them.
So if you guys are looking for a Frenchie, I got some puppies looking for new homes. So check out our page too. Also, obviously, our other sponsor for this episode would be the Austinite Cannabis Co. You guys have any events coming up soon?
We do. We have, let's see. We have, we just finished doing an arm wrestling contest on Sunday. That was so much fun. We need to do that once a month. That was crazy. I can't get over how many people come out and do arm wrestling, but then you think that they're like these big old guys, right, that are doing it. And no, they're not. They're just normal dudes that are just, and it's like about like strategy.
That's so funny. That's awesome.
And, you know, because I was just
It's
thought,
like a league or what?
yeah.
Oh, it's like a thing?
It's a thing. It's a total thing. And that was neat. So we have the Green Goddess coming up. It's an herbal workshop that I'm bringing this chick, Laura, that does, she's from Cali, but now she's based out of Oklahoma. And she has a brand, and she's going to be coming and doing an herbal workshop. And then I have this with Cannabis Combat. We have a tournament coming up. It's a jiu-jitsu duo, and that's on July 1st. And then, of course, we just have bingo all the time, and we're doing, you know, we keep our events, just look on our page, and we're doing more and more events because I feel like we're going to be soon to be too damn hot. And everyone's just not going to want to do, you know, it's just going to be hot. So I'm like, let's get it in. So for the whole month of May, we got something going every single weekend to try to just get it in before we're going to be in those deadly, like, nothing's going to work unless it's at like night, you know.
You gotta get yourself an indoor spot.
I've been thinking that, I know. And then my thing is that we've thought about tarping. We have our metal.
Your outdoor area is really, really nice. I like
Well, but if we can just get the metal to go on top of it, it's just hard to pull permits in the east side. I mean, it's just one of those things that, you know, commercial properties and, you know, my family owns it, and it's super hard to pull permits. So that's the only hard part is getting, but hopefully one day we're going to get something indoors is what the hope is.
I like y'all have a really, I do like your outdoor. I like it. Whenever we did our back to school drive, remember that? That was
Yep.
fun.
Yep.
Um,
Little homey vibe.
that was fun. We have, what events do we have coming up next? We've got comedy night, right? That's our next event?
Comedy night, gaming night. We're doing a bunch of gaming tournaments.
Me and you want to do a puff and paint?
Puff and paint, yes.
Yeah, those are always fun. We get puff and paints or
We definitely
People
enjoyed the last paint thing event with Mary.
Mary.
Shout out to Mary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
shout
But
out.
yeah, that was really nice. It was
yeah,
fun.
it was.
I
Yeah.
enjoyed it.
Anything that you bring with cannabis is just people just come out. Just say it, and you have people that come out. Like we started doing flower workshops, like boutique. Like we'll bring out like Florencita, and she'll come out and we'll make an arrangement. And then like we have another Motas and Mommies in it for succulents. And people just like, women love going to cannabis events and hanging out with other people that are cannabisses or enjoy smoking just as much, you know. So I'm constantly looking for a new thing. I'm like, what could we do? Because it's
Yeah.
now my next thing is I want to figure out a bowling alley that will let us smoke. Because I'm like, a bowling alley, everybody bowls and would love to smoke. But so
That would be fun.
That would be. Yeah. Skating too.
You think about skating, but then I'm like, what if you get too high and then you occasionally fall, and then that's where my head goes.
I just put my helmet on, guys.
Right, knee pads, elbow pads.
Shout out to Dee. She just had her birthday at the skate land.
I did. Thank y'all.
Yeah, Playland. Happy birthday, 3030, right?
30th
Yeah.
birthday. Just 30th.
You had a good birthday?
I did. I really
Good.
did. It turned out good.
Oh, that's awesome.
I bet your boys made you feel really special.
Yes, they
Yeah.
got me flowers and balloons.
Aw.
My brother took me to the shooting range.
I saw that. That was fun.
Yeah, and took me to eat. So it was nice. Shout out to Mark too for, he took me to eat lunch and stuff like that. Good friend.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Good. Well, happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah. Sarah, okay, look, we have lots of people. Okay, Sarah, I'm sorry I was ignoring you. She was talking about we're totally behind on the times. I follow this stuff on Texas Normal. She's giving you a shout out because you even gave credit to Rick Simpson because not a lot of people know that it's RSO.
Right. All right.
I love it at bedtime, and the next day I feel amazing, but I also have PTSD with night terrors. Oh, thank you. They are cute puppies. And honestly, Kiwi's been really, really great. I haven't had any issues. So, things are going great with this litter.
She wants to know how you find out about your upcoming events.
Yeah, just follow us on our Instagram. It's Austinite, when we're so shadow banned. So Austinite Cannabis _CO. We'll put that in the comments, I think. But yeah, so it's already our second account. And
She said, read my question, LOL. I'm the only one commenting. Sorry, Sarah. Who else is out there still watching? We got deep in conversation. Hi, Brianna. I hope you're still watching. What's up, Bernard?
Hey,
Hope-
Bernard.
hope you're still watching.
Hey, Brianna.
Where's
Right.
our girl, Diana Lopez?
I know. She's probably at school. Shout out to her.
Sean wrote something on the board, but I don't know. I mean, I know what it means, but do you want me to say that we're going to play it? Oh. Oh. Okay, commercial break. Okay.
that joint was potent, right? I saw y'all just floating away. I was like,
That's like the little DVD just getting messed up. So I do that, but that tastes it. I think they can hear us. Hey guys, that was another sponsor. Shout out Texas. Texas Smoke Connection. That's why you want to play it? Because I wasn't shouting us out. Nice Butt LLC. Shout out to Brandon.
Shout out to, I says no. Shout out to Stoney's Oil.
Stony and Co.
Yeah.
See, the joint was good. We got the giggles. Sean missed it. He was out of the room. Okay, look, we also have
you have your list.
Big Two Management. Shout out Big Two Management. Rubber Bands and Cheese.
Yes.
Shout out Rubber Bands and Cheese. And the High Flyers Club.
Woo woo.
Oh, and the Flower Puff Girls, obviously.
Hey, can't
Shout
forget
out.
about us.
I know we got some merch coming soon, guys. Actually, I think there's
They
some
are,
of
and it's so cute.
our older style is out front. We've got some newer stuff coming out.
They have
too,
some really
so.
cute shorts, so
Oh, yeah, I saw
y'all better
those.
come see them.
Yeah, new merch out, guys. Actually, can somebody bring some of those in here so we can show them off? Bring those, the little cheer shorts and the. There's probably some shirts, maybe. I don't know. Bring some of the new merch, guys.
There was maybe a muscle shirt.
Is any of our guys out there watching us?
Guys.
I thought JT was playing a video game. Can you see if anybody knows we need something?
What do they need?
I think Stoney may have heard us.
We're just looking for a couple of pieces of merch. The new merch. Sean's been talking about it, and they were talking. We actually have
so cute.
We've got the merch store active too online. So if you guys want to go shopping, which ones?
The shorts.
Oh, well, there's probably, we just honestly, so we've been fine tuning the printer to be better at the print shop. And so we have all these prints. So we've been using them to just kind of clear all the old stuff because we kind of have a new system. So we don't have all this overstock and, blah, blah, blah. So we're utilizing. Okay, here we go.
Hit y'all in the face.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Let's see.
Yes,
I don't
the
even know.
shorts are my
Or
favorite.
I can hold them up on this side.
Okay, yeah. I think it's gonna eventually be right
there. Okay.
You wanna see if you can get that close?
Look at these. These would have been cute at the rolling ring.
I know, right? And I got my long Cheech and Chong socks that are red and blue. It would have been cute.
This is my tank top. This was not supposed to be pressed on merch. I wanted something for myself, but it's gonna be like this, guys.
Love that.
I know, isn't it so cute?
The flower puff girl.
Shout out Branded Bulldog, Steven, our designer, who does all of our custom designing. He did that one. So, and we're gonna get some that have "Do you even puff, bro?" So we're looking forward to that.
That's awesome.
And there's
Oh yeah, those are
these
cute.
apartment shorts, I think is what they're called.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
those
like
are
those.
I have some of these nice butt ones.
Yeah.
I got some from Brandon. So come check out our new merch, guys. There's also stuff for the dudes too, but you got to come to the store and check it out. Also, here we have a lot of specials this month. So, I'm gonna open this. She brought this for us. Look how cute
Yes.
this little box is.
Austinite Cannabis box.
This is a nice box.
So that's a roll-on from our Cannabis Combat Club.
Okay, awesome. Sean and I actually have been eating healthy and working out, so
Oh, that's good. So
yeah, that's perfect.
that
Ooh,
Aldo Caldo soup,
yes.
you can make some tomato soup.
That's awesome. Okay, thank you.
And
I've been wanting
it's
to try. I love it.
infused.
Okay.
Super infused.
Okay.
Super infused.
Because it's Aldo Caldo.
Yeah, it's super infused. And then Blunt Babe I brought one of those.
So awesome.
That's just a pre-roll.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much.
Yep.
This is cool.
Yeah, I didn't want to bring too much.
Maybe we can
THC
smoke this
stuff.
on our next podcast with one of our guests and share that with them.
Yes, for sure. And then I brought another one that I just rolled.
Okay,
If you
awesome.
want to just light that.
I will in just a little bit.
Well, take your
Do you want
time.
anything out of this box?
No, I'm okay, thank you.
Especially try to give that to your mom on
I
the
have
roll-on.
I have the one that when we first met, you gave us a box that had goodies in it, and I have the slider in our kitchen drawer. I see it every day when I open it.
Awesome. Awesome. But yeah, try the roll-on for your mom. I want to
Okay,
see if she
yeah.
for her rheumatoid stuff.
Okay, yeah,
it's
for
a
sure.
super high dosage.
Okay, good. Love it. Thank you. Okay, I know that we have this agenda. Let's see if there's anything in here that we could start talking about too before we get Aldo in here to join some fun. Let's see, Sarah, we got read my question. It was a lot of fun. Oh, some women tanks. We have this one currently, and then we can get some more. So if you guys, it is going to be summer, so you guys probably do want some tank tops up in here now, huh?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, noted.
It's coming.
Look, I'm going to write it on my paper. Maybe some crop tops.
I'm definitely gonna eat a Pringle, y'all.
Girl, ain't nobody judging you. Snack away. I actually really have very bad cotton mouth.
I like to eat.
Me too. Me too, girl. Me too. Let's see. Maybe, especially when it does come this summer, maybe we could do, because we want to do like a karaoke night too, because we got the stage back there. So maybe we could, do something together. Maybe get all the ladies out when it's.
I definitely want to do. Yep. I want to do. I've been trying to do a women's panel type festival. Women in cannabis. So I definitely am looking for. I don't know exactly how I want to hit that, but in the capital, I don't know. We just need more women in cannabis just to do events. So hopefully after that herbal one I'm bringing, High Terra is supposed to be coming from Tulsa, and then Laura is supposed to be coming from Oklahoma, and they're just trying to bring in women leaders of cannabis to do something, us all together. So we'll definitely. Oh yeah.
Yes, I got candy. So good.
Yeah. Can't have something without this.
What is that, Gushers?
Oh, I
those are
wish it
tea
was
trains.
Gushers.
What? Lifesaver
Oh, there.
gummies?
Okay. There's no Gushers over there in there.
Okay, don't close it. My mouth is salivating, so.
Oh no, I'm okay.
But yeah,
tasting
doing some kind of event. We gotta do something. Either getting together something with all the women in cannabis
Yeah, that would be
because
so
it's definitely there's a need for it. It's all dudes, and I'm tired of it.
No more dudes. We have 12 viewers, guys. What's up, guys? Who's watching? I know it's not just Sarah.
I know, and I was
People
like,
just
where are
being
my
creepy.
people at?
Or they're watching us while they're cooking dinner. No lie. That's what I'm doing most of the time I watch the guys live. Or the dogs. What else?
What else we got on here?
Tell us about your daughter. She trains in Vegas. Tell us. I know you've got 2 daughters, right?
So our oldest is about to graduate Texas State horticultural program.
That's
So she'll
awesome.
be our
Congratulations.
cultivator. And then her boyfriend's been with us since day one too, since we started. So he's graduating with broadcasting and media, and his minor is horticultural. Hope I didn't screw that up, David, but that's how it is. And then our daughter is just her degree is horticultural, and so they've gotten their hands on some hemp plants and stuff like that. What they've been doing in the class, and then I got my son, and he runs our operations from Austin to Oklahoma. And then, crazy enough, I have a circus kid.
She's really incredible, though, from all the videos. I've seen.
Crazy. So she's going to be 17 in a week. She's been doing it since she's 12. And so she went pro about a year and a half ago about 2 years now. So now she's an undefeated international champion out of Buda, Texas.
That's wild. Congratulations.
What does she do?
She does aerial, like Circus Soleil, like flying in the sky type stuff. Yeah, and then it's crazy because her life consists of, like, when she was competing for or training for that, she was staying, 2 weeks, maybe a week home here in Austin, and then fly to Vegas for like 2 to 3 weeks.
Did you go with her? Or?
In the beginning, she was 12, 13, and I had to. But then we started getting to where around the 14, 15 age, she started being able to stay with her coaches. And then, of course, it was always like a good cushion, too, that, Aldo's from Vegas.
So he can kind of keep an eye on her.
And, yeah, and then also, too, we have Rach and Gabriel live there, and there's a house, and just to know I have people that I could call and be like, hey, go check on my kid, or however it was. And then we'd find people to go with her. So like Aldo's daughters took her a couple times. We had Amiali tour. We had Amiali have her. We're like, Amiali was working at the shop, and I'm like, how do you want to get paid to stay with a little girl for a whole week and take her around in Vegas? And she was like, but I'll pay you. And she was like, done. And I was like, cool, but you got to stay at your dad's house. So they had fun. And so then she started staying with her coaches more. And then now, she's pretty much full on. We take off with her on Friday to San Diego to go look at a circ program that we're trying to get her into. And it's either that program or New York or Philadelphia. So hopefully she picks San Diego. And then, yeah, so that's what we're doing with her. So she's a real circus star, like flies in the sky, does all those crazy stuff. But yeah, if I would have known I had a circus kid, I would have had like 2 more after that. Because they're like in families. Like, so like daughters, sisters and brothers, like my daughter, beat this one boy in a competition, but then his sister trains just with him too. So like, so they both learn together, so that they can be like a dual threat. Like they can go to places and work together.
So they have like even crazier things they can do.
Oh gosh, when we were she was trying to get on AGT last year, and man, AGT was crazy where they just kept pushing the ballot. They're like, we want her to do this, and it was like, we're not going to light my kid on fire and do all that other, because it was just always pushing the envelope. Yeah. So, but now that we didn't, there was some, bumps along the way, but now, she's doing her own thing and, making waves out there in Vegas, and people are started knowing who she is, and it's a cool journey. But people are like, so your kid really ran away with the circus? I'm like, that's really kind of how it went down.
That's wild.
Yeah. It's just not heard of anymore. People are like, what do you mean?
I love like circus.
I've never heard of it ever.
Like, what do you mean? Is it gymnastics?
I get free VIP tickets for all our shows.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and Aldo's been with at the training facility where she trains, and we always make the biggest jokes because her coach is Russian and he's hardcore,
Ukrainian Russian. Right?
Yeah, Ukrainian Russian. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, he's Ukrainian, but very hardcore.
Very hardcore.
Very hardcore. Where you don't go and we're Americans, we're loud, and that's not how they conduct themselves at all. And so she had to learn very quickly.
Strict.
Very strict.
Yeah.
And Aldo would text me and he'd be like, I don't like this coach.
Fuck this guy.
He's so mean.
Fuck him.
And
I would ask, hey, how's she looking?
That's it. He would grunt.
Be like, what?
He'd grunt.
Motherfucker, you don't got vocabulary or what?
Say something.
And then, Castro wouldn't see her for like 3 weeks, and he'd be so excited, and he'd be like, how does she look? And he'd be like, she could be better. And then he was just like, okay. So, it's their style. But when he does say that she, like when she won and he was like, good job, I was like, did you hear that? He said, good job.
That was a good job.
It was a good job. So, but it's cool to have strict people too. It's she really likes that strict environment of, it's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. So, anyhow, but yeah.
That's really cool.
A lot of discipline. That's for sure.
A lot of disciplines. Because sometimes I feel bad for her when she's in Vegas. She'll train, 3 to 4 hours, but then the rest of the time she's in a house by herself, either doing schoolwork or there's not a lot of social, there's not a lot of friends because there's not a lot of people that are doing the things that she's doing.
But she knows how to get into all the casinos through the back. Like,
What?
she knows all the VIP entrances. She's like, follow me.
And then she can get us into more VIP shows. Like, we fly into Vegas, and I'm like, God, what could we do tonight? And she's like, well, what do you feel like doing? And I'm like, well, that would be cool to go see a show. And she's like, well, let me make a couple calls.
Yeah.
And then so she makes a couple calls, and then she's like, magic show or Cirque Soleil. She got us into Absinthe, and I was just like, chick, how did you pull this off? Well, my coach is one of the performers there, and I looked at my tickets, and I'm like, my kid's 16 and can get me into more places in Vegas than anywhere. And then,
I've seen
it. And then when one time we went to the magic show and we were with Aldo, and the only way she knew to get back there was through the backstage, and we were trying to go where the normal people go. And she's like, I don't know how to get there. I only know how to get there. And so here we're just all passing all the waiters and all the staff, and we're down this hallway, and sure enough as hell, we came out right there where we were supposed to be.
Hey, Tony. Tony Lamar's on.
Tony Lamar.
Hey, Tony.
Sarah said it's just me.
Yay.
Just Tony and Sarah. But even it says 11 people.
Okay.
We got
Tony
some
and
watchers.
Sarah got some
Hey, guys. People be watching.
Infamous.
But they don't want to say who it is.
Her coach is on the side of the, was it Treasure Island?
Yes.
He has this huge billboard. Like the whole hotel is him holding some girl with. He's like swinging, you know, because he's like the.
He's a
main,
professional.
He's the main character in Mysteria, right, or something like that.
Mysteria, yes.
Yeah, Mysteria. And every time when I saw him, I was like, "That's not you, bro. That guy has a mask." Like that could be anybody.
So the joke is, and
That's
he's
hilarious.
with Gabby all the time, and he's like, "That's not him," and Gabby's like, "This is his photo. This is him. This is
Like,
him."
nah.
I've seen it.
I've seen it, and they're like, and even though you've seen the show,
You just like to give her a hard time.
he loves to give her a hard time. I
That's
guess
so
because he
funny.
is he's strict on her. I
He's
think
pretty
that's
strict.
why.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
I'll never forget. He'd be like, Did you know how mean he is?" I'm like, "Yeah, we know."
I
When
remember
we
at
first
the
told
swimming
us.
pool about his cute
Oh,
daughters.
so that's why I hope he never hears this.
Hopefully he won't watch this, and if he
Okay.
does, nah, just kidding.
No. So we had a party, and he came, and he's got 2 young boys. And Aldo was always like, "Gosh, she's so mean to Gabby." And I'm like, "It's discipline, So
I just said, you have some beautiful daughters. And he got so, like, defensive because they were boys, young men. And he was just,
They were dudes.
drown him. He was going to drown him in the pool.
You
Start
called
over.
his son's daughters.
start over.
Yeah.
Start over.
Aldo, you're silly.
But, there's just one little jab we could do here.
They're beautiful.
They're beautiful. Beautiful daughters.
Beautiful girls.
They are my sons.
You said it like that?
I don't remember what we did, but it wasn't that funny at the time.
He didn't think it was funny.
But afterward, we talked about it. It was way more funnier now. Like, but
Gabby's sending me these emojis right now. Mad. Shout out to Gabby. Sorry.
Yeah, you're
won't-
watching. She's one of the ones watching.
Yeah, Austin, I just said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah. Shout out to Gabby.
do we have any rolling papers?
And then I have one roll too. If you, this is pink.
Pink ones, huh?
Up to you.
I just feel like rolling.
Okay.
I feel like rolling.
Aldo, what have you been up to? You were on the High Flyers Club live the other night.
Yeah. So I was telling them out there that I see you guys more than I see my family.
Really?
Yeah, only because like I'm a pothead and my family's all law enforcement, so they exile me hard. So I come into town
Shows the
and
family's better.
yeah, I come over here and I visit y'all first, you know what I mean? Or I come visit the Austinite crew. I'm like, yeah, these guys are way more my family than my own family.
Same.
How's audio?
Yeah.
Shout out Texas Bulldog Connection again.
Audio's great. My mom's spoiling him right now.
Yeah.
He might not come back.
Nah, he might not. She loves him.
I think it's a great thing though.
Yeah,
It's awesome.
She loves waking up to taking care of him and just like and just spoiling him, which is cool. I just recently saw a video about this guy. He had a $50,000 fluffy Frenchie that somebody asked, "How much was it? $50,000 for this fluffy?" And I sent that video to my mom, and I was like, "Mom, let's sell him and get a car." And she got so mad. She's like, "What? Damn it! I'm gonna block you, son. Don't do that."
Yeah, she's defending his honor.
Yeah, she loves him.
Yes.
She loves him. I didn't expect that because my mom was very anti-dog. She didn't like
you
animals
can't
at all.
resist those little Frenchie faces.
Yeah, yeah. He was a cutie.
Especially when they're crooked.
Do you see? Her best friend Kiwi's being such a good mom.
I see.
That's awesome.
When
But
she
just-
had the arm over him. baby. That was so cute.
Just doing that. You know, I just got back from Vegas today.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was
How
out
was
there.
Vegas?
It was
Back
good.
and forth,
I went and
back
did
and
some
forth.
comedy shows out there.
Oh, I think I saw that on your stories. That's
What kind of
badass.
comedy do you do?
I do musical comedy. My guitar's in the
Comedian.
car. I would have gonna bring it.
I know. I was like, go
Comedian.
get it.
Yeah, I do music comedy. I do like cannabis stories or songs, and you know, just kind of like read the room sometimes and make
I
fun
don't
of
think
stuff.
I've ever seen.
He
What's
sings
that?
out loud what we sing when we're alone and nobody's around, basically.
That's it. Exactly.
Amazon. Amazon.
You know, like you ever be singing like what you're doing, like I don't know, I do that.
Yeah.
I do that. I
That's
feel like
funny.
Aldo just says what everybody's thinking.
Yeah. One time that Amazon got stuck in my head for forever.
That song came back around this week. Everyone really likes the Amazon song.
Okay, well now I feel like we need to hear it.
Yeah.
I need to go
The
get
Amazon's is a good, what's it called?
It's just a parody. I wrote it on the porch over there at their spot, and it was just having to do
Turned
with
out badass.
Earth Day,
Yeah.
like recycling all the boxes and the envelopes that we
yeah.
get. And then I just kind of went stupid, silly with it.
Amazon boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically Amazon. We don't think about the forest anymore. Amazon. We get all our shit left on our front door. And then it just talks about a story.
It talks
That's
about
so
the
funny.
story.
Yeah, talks about Jeff Bezos taking on my pesos and leaving me to my bare vessels.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, here.
Oh,
Oh,
there
and-
he is. You're all
Yeah,
here.
but you're wearing the rubber bands and cheese brand. If you want to just come walk right here in front of the.
What is this? Stony and Co.
Oh yeah, that's jojoba oil. It's
Jojoba
amazing.
oil.
Yes.
What do you do for it?
I mean everything. It's good for the dog's skin. You can use it on your skin. Most like shaving creams have jojoba oil in it, but it's like
And hair products.
Hair
yeah,
products.
It's
I was
so
about
good.
to
It's good for
say.
your hair. I use it for moisturizer at night.
I use it like all over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I even just
It
got a little
smells so good.
few squirts in the bathtub for the
It smells so good. It
Is that one of the
does.
sponsors here?
yeah.
Stony
Stony,
and Co.
that's Stony's.
Stony. I just
Stony
brought it.
makes that.
Oh, nice.
I like
Yeah.
that. It's cool.
He's,
Very
I
cool.
think he's working on a couple of
Like the label too.
Other
different
oils.
ones. Yeah, like hair growth and stuff like that.
Is that a tree or
natural.
something? Or root? What is that? Jojoba.
I thought it was a root.
It's not
Stony.
it's not a Star Wars movie? No. Jojoba.
It's a Stony question.
Yeah.
Where is Stony?
Stony.
He's probably getting
He's getting the door.
yeah.
He's getting
customer up there.
the door.
Shout out Texas Smoke Connection.
Smoke
Yeah, but it
connection.
always trips me out too how we always end up just hanging out, especially too like how holidays have been lately. Like we did Christmas Eve a little bit with family, and then got on the we went to Oklahoma Christmas Day, and I didn't know this, but Christmas Day there are absolutely no cars on the road.
It's quiet, right? It's like a
It
ghost
was
town.
so ironic. Something that it's 4 hours and 20 minutes from Austin. The map said like
Got there in
3.
2. No, I was kidding.
Really?
No, the map said 3.
What?
And we were just tripping. But we left like Christmas morning at like 8 o'clock in the morning. Everything
Everybody's
was
opening
closed.
presents.
I know. And it was great. And then I just remember being like,
You're like, I'm
man,
never gonna enjoy this drive again.
I'm no. And now I'm like, I'm going to drive every Christmas day. We're going to go to Oklahoma. But it's so crazy how we do spend so much time, you know, when you're grinding and working.
Shout out Oklahoma and all the amazing food they have there.
Really? No. No.
Never worked and hustled so much in my life.
Man,
It's terrible.
Some with that Oklahoma food. Unless there's somebody there listening and can prove us wrong, please do.
Yes, please.
But
Nobody has. The food is terrible. We are, never hustled
I don't
and
think it's
cooked
the
so
food's
much.
terrible. I just think the people just don't care.
Care.
They don't care any of there. It's just like
Yeah.
it
There's
fell
no
on the-
hospitality.
It
Like
fell on the
No.
floor. Yeah, it's okay.
No, or like you know how we have like say HEB has time that they have to move the food into the freezer.
yeah, they have guidelines. And
Guidelines. Okay, well in Oklahoma we don't have guidelines.
They don't follow anything.
We don't follow any, so that like you could go get you a frozen pizza that could make you sick.
Oh shit.
So like it's a whole
You
different.
can't even go to the grocery store.
Oh no, we don't have. We have a Walmart and a Homeland, but Homeland reminds me of like Area 15, that mega thing, because it's like
A fake.
it's fake, and then you're like
Is this
nobody's
real?
in there, and I'm like and nothing.
It's like the Alcos. Have you been in the Alcos here?
the
Aldi's,
Aldi's.
yeah. Those.
Yeah, we have one of those.
See
But
how
it's
sometimes
just,
they look bare, and it's just
and then you're just
Like,
like,
no, does this store suck?
yeah, it is terrible. But it's just
Does this
it's
store
I don't think
suck?
I've ever been in there. So.
Go in. It's different. It's a different
Yeah.
experience for sure.
yeah.
Good or bad?
Well,
It's like
In the middle.
it's where it's kind of like where a lot of like foreign food, like the box foods, like Italy, which they say have less preservatives and stuff like that. We have one of those in Oklahoma, but again, you just can't trust
it
everything.
reminds me of like Walking Dead when you go into a supermarket that's already been ransacked.
That's
Right.
exactly. There we go.
And you just feel like, what the is this still open? But the food's there and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, and I've gone to where they're in their homeland, and something's been so expired. And I mean, it's a month expired, and I bring it up to the lady, and the lady's like, "Well, would you still want to buy it?" And I'm like, "No."
It's like
We're
90%
Right. You go
discount.
get sick.
Yeah, so it's definitely a shell shock. Nothing ever surprises me. I get super. I'm like, all right, going back to Oklahoma, guys.
But they got good weed. There's some good weed
Oh,
coming
yeah.
out of Oklahoma. It's that red dirt or something. I'm just kidding.
Red dirt.
It's the red dirt something over
It's
there.
something we're getting some good. People are just starting to do it right now,
Yeah.
and then everybody's on the rosin kick right now. So there's a bunch of good rosin coming out.
Are y'all ready for y'all's high Q? Game?
Was this a game? Sure.
Yeah.
Let's play.
Are we doing this? The high Q? Are we keeping score?
No.
I'm going to ask you a
I
couple
don't
of
know.
questions,
Okay.
and then y'all are going to answer them,
Okay.
and then we're going to test your high Q.
Oh no. This feels like a trick,
Well,
guys.
You know what? I'm feeling now.
It's okay. High Q. Do you have those questions there, guy? You sending it to me? Let's see here. Did he send them to me? I don't see them. Oh, let me see here. Oh. Need some music.
Find out.
Play,
Do do do.
play some music.
Yeah, I was watching it too.
I don't see it.
Did you unfriend me?
No? Oh, you did it through Instagram?
Facebook Messenger. He's got you on mute.
Oh, there it is. All right. Here we are, folks. That's right. Bringing it to you live and direct here at the High Flyers Podcast Studios with the Flower Puff Girls. We're doing a high Q marijuana trivia questions for you guys right here. Let's see here. What is the name of the female-focused cannabis lifestyle brand founded by Whoopi Goldberg and Maya Elizabeth?
Is it a brand or is it papers?
It's a brand. Yeah.
Next.
Right?
It's a female-focused cannabis lifestyle brand founded by Whoopi Goldberg and Maya Elizabeth.
It's not Lazy Susan, is it?
No, Blazing Susan's.
That's like a real
It's a dude.
story. Yeah.
It's a two.
It's like his mom or his grandma or something.
Goldie's Joints.
Goldie's Joints? I don't think I've even.
Maya's Gold.
Mm-hmm.
Never heard of them.
Never heard of it?
Maya's Gold.
Whoopi and Maya.
Whoopi and Maya.
Or Pink Ladies.
Or Pink Ladies. Which one do you think it was?
Okay, hold on. No,
This
wait,
is
wait.
multiple choice. Hold on.
Oh, hold on.
One of those I listed.
I know for a fact it's not Pink Ladies because
I
I
would say A.
It's
Whatever
not
the
Pink
first
Ladies.
one was.
C. I was
no,
always
no,
told
no,
it went in
no. Pink Ladies it can't be Pink Ladies because I know Pink Ladies brand.
Okay.
Okay, what's the A.
A was whoopee and hair. Right?
What?
No. Whoopi.
Okay, which one was
and
B?
hair?
B was Whoopi and Maya. C was Pink Ladies. And D was commercial real estate.
It was 2.
There's no 2. There's A, B,
I said A. She said it was 2.
It's not. It's A.
It is B, Whoopi and Maya.
Okay.
That's okay. That's okay.
Wait,
All right,
No,
we're just
it's
warming
C.
up. We're just warming up.
Okay.
Which popular cannabis strain is known for its sweet, fruity flavor, reminiscent of mangoes and its uplifting effects?
I know this one.
Maui Wowie.
Ooh, you're close, but
Okay, I got one. It's A, mango haze.
Mm-hmm.
B,
Okay.
fruit punch. C, blueberry. And D, pineapple express.
Pineapple
Hey.
Express.
Oh.
D.
anyone? Did you say A?
Yeah.
Which one was what? What's A?
No, I said A.
You said A. It is A. Mango haze.
Ooh, yes.
Mango haze. That's good.
Okay, sorry.
Which? Okay, here's the next one. Which popular cannabis strain is known for its? I'm just kidding.
Please.
What female celebrity created a line of cannabis wellness products named Happy Dance?
A, Gwyneth Paltrow.
Gwyneth
B,
Paltrow,
Miley Cyrus.
Miley Cyrus.
C, Kristen Bell. or
Kristen
D,
Bell.
Jennifer Aniston.
Jennifer Aniston.
B.
C.
D.
Do you remember the names?
B.
Ollie.
Miley.
Was Miley? What was the other one?
I don't know.
She's throwing that around.
Kristen.
What is it?
Yep. It is Kristen Bell.
Yeah.
Which one was that one?
Kristen
I didn't
Bell.
assign the letters.
She's on in Frozen.
I call redo. We need the A, B, and we need the list.
We need the
That's
list.
the voice.
Sean's over there with the list. Okay, here's another good question.
All right. Give me another one.
What color is commonly associated with the cannabis strain?
Sorry, it's fine. I'm all over here laying down.
Purple haze.
No, what color is commonly associated with the cannabis strain Pink Kush?
What?
A,
Multiple choice.
green, B, pink, C, purple, D, orange.
C.
Purple,
Yes.
B.
B, pink.
Okay.
Wait, D didn't even answer.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, pink. What color is commonly associated with the cannabis strain Pink Kush?
Well, that's okay. Earlier we guessed pineapple and you straight up said mango flavor.
Okay. Question number 5.
I
Which
was gonna say something, but I didn't. But
which cannabis strain is named after a famous luxury fashion brand and is known for its relaxing effects? Ready? A is Chanel number 5. B is Bellagio. What's it called? Bellagugada.
Balenciaga.
Yeah, Balenciaga. C is Aldo. And D is Guess.
B.
A was Chanel number 5.
What was
B
your
was
question?
Please use the innocent.
Can I? No.
B.
Can I hear the question again?
I don't even
'Cause I
know what the
completely
question was.
missed it.
It was
Good
thrown
job,
at
Sarah.
me.
Sarah's playing along. She's killing
Here it is. Which cannabis strain is named after a famous luxury fashion brand and is known for its relaxing effect?
Balenciaga.
A, Chanel number 5. B, Balenciaga. C, Aldo. Or D, Guess.
Is that the
I'm going
Pharrell?
with,
Yeah.
I'm going with C. Aldo.
C, Aldo. Incorrect.
B.
I just wanted it to be Aldo.
Balenciaga.
Balenciaga, no.
I'm gonna
That's
Yes.
go with
A, really?
I'm like, yeah.
It's A,
I was
Chanel
gonna
number
say A. I
5.
love
Really?
Chanel.
Yeah.
I love Chanel.
It says B, Balenciaga is like a child molesting strain or something like that. I don't know.
I heard that.
Something like that.
You scroll the bottom, it's the multiple choices.
What?
There's the multiple choices right there.
Down at the bottom? I'm reading them. Ooh, okay. Now you sent it like that. I see what you did there. Beautiful.
Easier.
Yeah, much easier. What is the name of the female-focused cannabis magazine that launched in 2016? A, High Times. B, Leafly. C, Broccoli Magazine. Or D, Cannabis Now.
Got me
D?
'cause I was smoking.
It's C or D, but it's not A or B.
I'm voting D.
So C.
What is the name of the female-focused cannabis magazine? A. High Times. B. Leafly. C. Broccoli Magazine. D. Cannabis Now.
A.
I say D.
Which
No.
one?
D.
It can't be High Times.
I'm just guessing.
Oh, okay.
Hey, no, it's
No,
not.
it's I say hard D.
Cannabis Now.
Yep, because it's either C or D, but I'm gonna go with D.
Ooh,
I know it's not B.
I mean, Broccoli Magazine's pretty funny. I'm
that's
just
it.
saying.
That's the answer.
It is,
Broccoli
but
Magazine.
it's a female.
I've never even heard of that.
Yeah.
Though.
Really?
Yep. Broccoli Magazine.
I thought broccoli wasn't.
It
a
was
female,
launched in 2016.
but I didn't think it was a female launch.
Yeah. Wow.
Cool.
Number
I know
7.
about it, but I just didn't know it was female.
Which cannabis-infused beauty product is known for its anti-inflammatory and soothing properties? CBD-infused face mask. A. Cannabis-infused shampoo. B. THC-infused body lotion.
I wish
C.
you had the products. 'cause you'd be like-
CBD-infused nail polish. D.
Can you read the question
A.
again,
Which cannabis-infused beauty product is known for its anti-inflammatory and soothing properties? A. CBD-infused face mask. B. Cannabis-infused shampoo.
A.
C. THC-infused body lotion. D. CBD-infused nail polish.
I would
Body
say
lotion. I'm just guessing again.
Oh, what were your answers?
Body lotion.
A. Face mask.
Ooh. The answer is CBD-infused face mask.
Dope.
Yeah.
Good job. Good job. Good job.
One question.
All right. So y'all are winning right now. Y'all are all winning.
Okay.
Y'all are on the board. What popular cannabis strain is known for its sweet and floral scent similar to lavender? Lavender Kush. A. Purple Haze. B. Rose Petal. C.
A.
Floral Dream.
B.
Floral dream.
A.
I have an A, B, C, D, and the answer is
There's only 3 of us.
Purple haze.
Purple Haze. You're right.
Wow.
Wow. They got us.
Did.
All right. All right. All right. Good job.
Wonder.
Let's see here. Where are we at right now? In the TV show Broad City, what are the names of the 2 main characters who often partake in cannabis use?
Oop, don't know that show.
Abby and Lana, Carrie and
I'm just gonna
Charlotte,
guess.
Okay.
Jane and Petra, Phoebe and Rachel.
I'm going with Phoebe and Rachel. Just because it's
C.
See, Jane and Petra?
Yep.
Yeah.
I hadn't heard of that show.
I had
Neither.
neither.
That's from fucking no.
The answer is.
Huh?
It's not on here. A.
We are
Womp womp.
Sarah
We've got
Martin
10
to help
viewers
us.
and only 2 people talking to us. Tony Lamar, you still there?
I'm gonna get.
Gabby, you still there?
10 viewers. Okay, okay. Which famous female singer has a cannabis strain named after her that is known for its creativity and uplifting effects? A. Rah, 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 rah. Lady Gaga. B.
I'm gonna write my guess down before you say it.
Rihanna. C. Beyonce.
We're not gonna sing their songs.
D. Marley Natural. All the pretty ladies. All the pretty ladies.
who's the
all
last
sexy
person?
ladies. Now get your hands up.
That's Marley.
No, that's Beyonce's song.
Oh, okay.
But Rihanna's song. Which was
Marley.
Rihanna's song?
Rihanna.
Umbrella.
Ella.
Ella.
See, I got you, Rihanna.
Oh,
I say D.
Who was the last person?
Wait, who was the last
Marley.
Marley Natural.
Yep, it's D.
It's Marley Natural.
Yep.
I mean, that
Just
sounds
because
like
I know the
living.
brand.
Which cannabis strain is known for its sweet and fruity flavor resembling watermelon? Golly, we're getting fruity on
I
all
don't know
these.
this one, but I'm gonna take my best guess.
Which cannabis strain is known for its sweet and fruity flavor resembling watermelon? A. Watermelon. Y'all have laughed at every single one of these. B.
A magic
punch.
melon. is
It's
my
always
guess.
it's always
C.
similar.
Mango haze. Or D. Pineapple Express.
Pineapple Express.
Watermelon.
All right, that's what I would know.
I'm going with C.
Ooh. He unsent the message, so I don't know the answer.
Brandon went to go see Kiwi and the puppies.
A. Watermelon. That's right.
Oh, you did?
Okay, how are we doing on questions here? Are y'all tired? Y'all want a couple more?
Yeah, I'm having fun.
What is the name of the female-focused cannabis delivery service based in California? A. Lady Chatterley's Lover. B. Ease. C. Meadow. Or D. Speedwagon.
Speedwagon.
Right, that's
I'm gonna go C.
Yeah, see.
it. Is A. Yeah, ladies
Read
cannabis.
it again.
The
The name of the delivery service, right?
Rihanna. I'm just kidding. This guy's an idiot. Lady Chatterley's Lover.
Chatellera's Lover.
So what?
Okay, I guess
what
that
female-focused cannabis delivery service are you going to use in California? Oh, I think I'm going to use Lady Chatterley's Lover.
Is there like an acronym for that or?
LCL. That's all I don't know. What type of cannabis-infused bath product can help you with relaxation and muscle pain? Cannabis-infused bath bomb.
Yes.
Cannabis-infused shampoo.
Shampoo.
Cannabis-infused body wash. Cannabis-infused bubble bath.
A.
All right, let's see.
Sure.
Bubble bath.
Bath bomb it is. Bath bomb.
I need to.
Way to go, ladies. Right, let's see. All right. Where are we? Number. Which actress from the TV show Sex and the City entered the cannabis industry with their line of products called Sativa? Sarah Jessica Parker, Cynthia Nixon, Kim Cattrall, Kristen Davis. A, B, C, or D?
C.
C, which is Kim Cattrall. Let me see here. Ooh, the answer is Belinda Carlisle. Just kidding. Cynthia Nixon. That's it. Cynthia
She
Nixon.
has the short hair, like the redhead, right?
She beat everyone to the punch.
I guess I could see that too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Number 15. What popular cannabis strain has a name that resembles a sweet dessert and is known for its relaxing and calming effects? Girl Scout cookies, blueberry cheesecake, strawberry shortcake, pineapple upside down cake.
Wait, what was the question?
What popular cannabis strain has a name that resembles a sweet dessert and is known for its relaxing and calming effects?
D.
A. Girl Scout cookies, blueberry cheesecake, strawberry shortcake, or pineapple upside down cake.
Pineapple upside down cake.
It is
Strawberry.
A. Girl Scout cookies.
No way.
Has the answer been A every single time?
It seems like it.
There's like 4.
What popular cannabis strain is named after the tropical fruit that is known for its energizing effects? Blueberry, pineapple express, mango haze, or grapefruit?
B.
B. Pineapple.
Pineapple
You said that too
express.
fast.
All right, good.
Good job.
All
Good
right.
job. All right.
She's like, what was the
We
question?
got 2 more.
Okay.
Let me see. Ooh, y'all would know that one. Which female singer known for her hits in the 80s and 90s has her own line of cannabis edibles called Sweet Tarts? A. Madonna.
A.
B. Cyndi Lauper. C. Belinda Carlisle. D. Debbie Gibson.
Debbie
no
Gibson.
clue.
Debbie Gibson.
Belinda Carlisle.
Who's that? I mean, I probably know if I saw her face.
Is that the one you said we would know?
Yeah.
Nope.
Clueless.
Okay. Which female comedian and actress has her own line of cannabis products called Jane Street?
Ooh, I think
Amy Schumer, Sarah Silverman, Tiffany Haddish, or one of my favorites now, Ali Wong.
C.
Tiffany Haddish, Sarah Silverman, Ali Wong, or Amy Schumer? Which one?
B.
A. I'm going with A when in doubt.
When in doubt. B. No, C. Belinda Carlisle.
Belinda
Carlisle.
I'm just kidding.
By
B.
the way,
Sarah,
this
Sarah
is who that
Silverman.
is.
Sarah Silverman.
Okay.
I was wondering if y'all gonna
But
fit.
what? I don't know what she's saying.
Who? Belinda Carlisle?
She's the lead vocalist of the Go-Go's.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know who that was.
All right, one last one. Which famous singer has a cannabis strain named after her that is known for its relaxing and calming effects? A. Beyonce. B. Sade. C. Adele. D. Mariah Carey. Cannabis.
Those are not people I thought you were going to say. I
Adele.
was waiting for Belinda
That'd be so
Carlisle.
cool if it was Adele.
I know, it would be.
Hey, hook me up with a bowl of Adele and roll me up some Beyonce, yo.
A little
Yeah.
bit of Mariah Carey.
What is it,
on the
Adele?
side.
No, the one that no one said.
Okay.
Mariah
Sade.
Carey.
Sade, remember her? I remember Sade.
Sade.
Showdown.
Sade. Well, that concludes our, and it looks like y'all won.
Yay. Let's smoke some.
Let's smoke some. Let's smoke some weed.
How long are you in town for?
I leave tomorrow to San Antonio for some rehearsals. And then I do a show in Carlsbad, New Mexico for Cinco de Mayo, which I'm so impressed by the weed over there in New Mexico.
Really?
Yeah. Like
That he didn't even bring any.
what? Because it didn't make it.
It didn't make it.
It didn't make it.
It got lonely.
It-
and said,
it-
smoke me.
What?
Yeah.
Because it turned into a, no, for real. It turned into a
long
witch.
trip.
No, the weed turns into a witch, and I gotta burn it.
That's what it was. Castro was like, so what'd you bring back? What does New Mexico weed
I brought
like?
back a little bit for him. Yeah, he
Yeah,
smoked a little
he
bit.
That's
did.
something Sean would do.
Like, bring back the
didn't
what's
make
it
it.
called? Didn't make the
make it.
cut.
I found too many friends along the way.
Something happened. I told you the weed turned into a witch, and we had to burn it. We had to burn it.
Then I had to sage everybody.
Yeah, crazy.
But they really do have a lot of weed there, and it's recreational.
That's what it looks like. Like it looks like a little sage. What
We
is
did
this
that
that we're
once.
smoking on? Did Sean hand you that? Mm-hmm. Sean, do you know what?
Balenciaga?
Isolado.
Oh, Isolado. Balenciaga. Tastes good. Looks good. But yep, so Carlsbad on Friday, and then Saturday at Fiesta, Texas.
Yep, gotta make your way
Oh,
back.
fun.
Yeah, so it's gonna be like a suicide trip, just there to put.
YOLO.
We're doing that same thing on that. It's gonna be crazy.
YOLO.
I don't like those little trips where you gotta be somewhere in like 24 hours. the
I
next
like them if
day.
you, if you have user
Yeah,
amount.
I can do this. And then you're like, that day of, you're like, I really don't want to do this.
Yeah.
Why would I commit?
I don't mind as long as I have user amount. That's stupid. You don't have to worry about getting pulled over. You have more than that, then you're like, oh, I gotta worry about it.
How was your, tell us a little bit about your vacation, your journey you went on.
Oh, in Colombia? Oh, it was awesome. I went and did ayahuasca out in the jungles
How long were you there for?
3 weeks. Yeah, it was pretty amazing. Got to meet this shaman. Did ayahuasca, went way back and visited my ancestors. Like,
What? That's really cool.
yeah, like it was pretty crazy. I did the ceremony started at 9. I did it at 11, and then I did it again at 1 because I wasn't really feeling it. And then around 4 at night, it hit me. I was in this shack, and I became a jaguar and went running through the jungle. Like, and I came out, and I was a little girl holding my brother's hand, watching my dad and all the uncles hum and go, ah, and like hum and move a boulder in the middle of the sky. Like they were moving it toward the pyramids.
That's wild.
Yeah. So that's how they did it. That's how they moved those boulders.
That's how they did
That's
it.
how they did it. That's how they made they hummed and had the frequencies. I had to have been. I mean, how else?
I know. How else did it all get up there?
We just haven't tapped into that frequency. They hummed it.
hummed it.
They
Like
sang.
a bazillion people.
There was like
humming.
30. Right when I saw, it was like 30 of them humming and moving a stone.
High flyers.
High Flyers Club. But yeah,
Do you want some of this one?
I went way back, and yeah, it was pretty cool. And then what ended up doing? I went to Medellin in Colombia, and
Bye, Sarah. Good night.
good night, Sarah.
Sarah.
Hi, thanks for watching.
Oh,
And Costa Rica for a
Yeah,
week. It was cool. It was
yeah.
cool. Yeah.
So that was like your actual vacation, kind of relaxing time before back to reality.
Kind of, but I went out there to work on an album. with the reggaeton guys that can't come over here.
Yeah.
So I was kind of working, but wasn't really working. But
I mean,
yeah.
nice place to be working, right?
Yeah, it was a nice place to be working. And then I went to Costa Rica and visited a friend of mine that I met from back in the day with Menudo, and she happened to manage like these OnlyFans girls in her mansion, and she has like this really big compound. And I thought she lived in an apartment.
She just had a room, right?
She ended
That's
up
what I
being
thought, right?
like
You know what I mean?
this-
And then I went and visited. She had her own security, her own like gated
Like a
place.
madam?
Yeah, she was like a madam. To be honest, she had her swimming pool. Like they were using each individual room for their shows or whatnot. She gets a piece of everything, and you know that all the Canadians are spending all the money on them, and yeah, so it's a
Wow.
lucrative
I mean-
business.
Big boss.
Yeah, I didn't expect her to be all that, but she's also an actress as well.
Shout out to her,
Yeah.
boss lady.
Scarlett, big shout out to her. But yeah, so she showed me a different aspect of like, yeah, we don't even have to go out for, to hunt the men now. It's like they come over, they OnlyFans, and they QR code it now and go back
It's
to
got a whole
Canada.
system.
Yeah.
System.
Isn't that crazy?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they just pay her, the percentage of what they make. And bling, 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 and
Then
wow,
it's there.
it's all there. Yeah. I was blown away. I couldn't believe it. I mean, I was glad I was there.
You're like,
I was like,
okay.
wow, this is cool. They're so
I had no
different.
idea what I was walking into.
I didn't, because I had seen her, videos and TikToks, and she would do little small videos here and there. And she was one of my first Facebook friends when I first started Facebook. And then I just hadn't had a chance to go back to Costa Rica. And when I went, I was like, oh, wow. And I don't know.
You're like, you've really got a lot
Exactly.
going for you.
I thought it was a third world country. She was third world. You know what I mean? Like her hot water wasn't going to work or something,
And it was all luxury.
luxury. So I was just like, wow, I'm coming back in July.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Cheech.
I know. That's your big old joint you got going on there.
I'm trying to wait it out. I haven't been smoking really since the puppies came.
Yeah, how many puppies are there? I saw
4.
4. Mm-hmm. Wow.
She's a really, really good mom.
Yeah.
So I'm thankful for that.
She's not like a deadbeat mom.
No. Well, some of the moms aren't interested, but
Yeah?
Yeah.
They just want to cash the child support check.
Audio's mom was a really good mom.
She was?
Yeah, and that really surprised me because she's very selfish, like normally, but she shocked me. She was a good mom. She'd just get in the box, feed her babies when they were hungry, and get out. I didn't really have to do a whole lot.
Wow.
They're not all like that.
That's crazy.
Not quite there with
JC.
Kiwi. They're still only like 5 days old, so 4 days. I'm only on day 4. I'm tired.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And they stay up all night too? Like they just...
I sleep on the couch so I can hear, like, make sure. I mean, she sits in the box with them all night. There's a heat lamp, and I just listen pretty much, and I make sure every couple hours they actually, like, latch on and get their meal and stuff.
Did anybody show you how to do that? Or you just kind of...
I mean,
Figure it out.
I do have, like, people that I've seen do it before. I've got a couple of mentors and stuff like that, but I've learned a lot by having litters. I learn something new every time. So, but I think, experience, with experience comes a little bit more confidence each time. So, I mean, we've had some L's. I've had, whole litters die, and it's not easy.
No, that would suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would definitely suck.
Yeah.
So, but, that happens usually because, like, something was wrong that you wouldn't even know. So, it's, like, that puppy probably wouldn't have had the best life if it did survive. So,
Yeah. So it's kind of a blessing.
so I have all the tools to, make sure that I can take care of them if there is something, but they don't all make it. So, it's tough. But but then, I see, these puppies going to homes and they're bringing joy to the people like my dogs bring me. And so,
I say that. I didn't expect Audio to bring me so much happiness and other people
Yeah.
as well. But
yeah.
he does it, that little fucker.
Yeah, icebreaker right there, right?
I need to be lit. Can't stand
It does.
Who we got watching? Sarah left. We still have watchers.
Still got the watchers on the
Yeah,
house.
a few.
The Flower Puff. Where'd y'all come up with the name?
What up, Thomas?
Hey,
Actually,
Thomas.
so I have we've got the High Flyers Club, and then I also have the Puff Puff Princesses, which is all female group on Facebook. And through there, my Caitlin Sean's sister-in-law, she actually is like, hey, we should do a girls podcast or whatever. And so she's actually the one that started it. She was on the first episode when we were just we weren't on YouTube yet or anything like that. You know, and so for personal reasons, she couldn't continue doing it. But our very first episode is just something that all of us, you know, part of the crew, were just all kind of hanging out. And I actually think it was Brandon that suggested the name. I'll give him some credit for that. Shout out Brandon.
It's a cool name.
Yeah.
Which Flower Puff was your favorite?
You know, I didn't really watch the Flower Puff Girls. I play it for the dogs now.
Buttercup was my favorite. No, that's the green one.
She's got the red hair, right?
Well, I think she had black hair.
Oh, black hair.
Black hair.
Mm-hmm. The red hair's, that's...
Pixie?
Bubbles is blonde. And then
Bubbles?
Buttercup is... No, not Buttercup. I don't even know the names.
Pluto?
Blossom. Blossom. She's like the leader or something like that, right?
Yeah.
She's like,
Something like that.
If you could come out with your own cartoon, what kind of cartoon would you come out with?
like as a character? Is that what
Or just in general, just like, you ever put a thought about, man, I'm going to do a cartoon. I'd like to do like a secret agent /
I've never thought that, but let's hear your idea.
No.
I would do a secret agent, like somebody that worked on the inside of the government, but he was like crooked. And he would be the one that was in charge of like fucking up all the bills when they were supposed to go a certain way.
I would do something with
What would his name be?
dogs and talking dogs, like, because I feel like they talk.
They do. They say so much with their eyes.
Exactly. And then I would just want them to talk.
What about you? What kind of cartoon would you do?
I have no idea. I didn't have enough time to think.
My old favorite like cartoon probably was I just lost it, guys. I'm so high.
Roadrunner.
It would definitely be something like similar to SpongeBob.
Yeah.
That would be about like a group of like 5 guys. They basically go and fight crime late at night. One of them's like a really bad IT guy. One of them's really good looking. And then like, one of them can rap kind of good and like is real good with the mouth, you know, like just talking their way out of things.
Yeah.
One of them's kind of a bad attitude, but he comes through in the clutch. One of them like
Kind of sounds like the High Flyer Club.
All right, you know, I do it.
we're like superheroes at night.
Superheroes. Maybe I'd do one out of like dinosaurs.
That'd
Teach
be dope,
yeah,
too.
teach kids about depression,
Thomas
divorce,
says just like the
dope,
Simpsons.
anything that starts with D.
Don't do.
Dope, depression, divorce. What else can we show kids that starts with D?
Dinosaur don't do these things.
I'm a dinosaur. Don't do these things. Divorce. Dope.
I think we're on to something.
Yeah. The don't do it dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Don't
Like,
do it.
Don't do it.
Do it.
Don't do it. You know what's gonna happen? Armageddon.
Don't do it.
Little T-Rex arms.
Do what's the one with the long neck?
The brontosaurus.
Does a brontosaurus wear their necktie up here, top of their neck, or down there by their body?
Depends if it's a bow tie or if it's a long neck.
Or is it
It's a necktie.
Ooh, then that's good at the bottom.
Are you sure?
It's
Yeah.
gonna be dragon.
That's good at the bottom.
Who dragon?
Sure.
Yeah.
But have you looked
Can you
at
draw
how
that for us?
handsome they look?
To draw from that would be a
We'd have to
long
walk
ass
around like
time.
this all the time.
That would be a long time.
It doesn't have to. It could be a normal size tie. It is a normal size tie.
It can be tied up
They
at the
wear it
top of the
or
neck
they
and
wear it
just
on the bottom.
hang.
I don't know. A brontosaurus, I think the tie has to be low. They need to move their head. I mean, I feel like the tie will get dirty because it's going to be dropping. But you know what?
If
If
they were
it's
to put
low,
on a
it's going to
suit,
be
it would
dropping.
be down there anyway.
True. You don't put it at the top of your neck. That's
yeah,
a choker.
exactly.
Yeah. Unless you were training the brontosaurus. Then you could choke the brontosaurus. That's a good question.
That's a good question.
Woo. Sour. I like it. Shout out Spice God.
Spice God.
Whoop, whoop.
That's a GAWD, right? God. God.
G-A-W.
Spice God. I used to, what was it? Slut God? Or no?
Or no.
Or no.
Is that not a good name? Is that not a good name? Slut God? No, I guess not. Dab God? All everybody was like,
Probably.
AKA Dab God.
Oh, God.
And he dabs.
Where's your girl at? Are you talking about Slut God? She's out there being a slut, man. She's out there with like these 10 superheroes at night. There's one that's a tech guy she already got with. She got with the other one. She's just a slut god.
Slut God.
She can't be on the
Yeah, I
cartoon.
won't allow it over here.
She can't be on the cartoon. She has to be on the different channel. She's for Sunday morning cartoons. Sunday morning.
Let's see.
Are we done with the questions? Are we done with the
You read all those questions.
Yep.
You touched on, I think, all the stuff that we wanted to do with. What would you like to sing a cappella since you didn't bring your?
He would do a whole cartoon of the whole High Flyers Co family, day to day, funny stories and stuff like the Simpsons stuff with the High Flyers Co people.
Let's go down to this
Dope.
one right here.
AI could do it.
Okay, let's go down here. Conclusions and farewell.
Conclusions and farewell. We'll just have AI sign us off.
Well, it kind of did write the episode a little bit.
Just a little.
Which AI are you using? Nova?
Do you have any special shout outs or
Chat
anything like
GPT?
that? You got any special shout outs?
Special shout outs.
Shout out ChatGPT.
Shout outs. No, just follow us on Instagram.
You wanna
shout out to my Austinite team for always holding us down. Yeah, Austinite.
King Castro.
We're so shadow banned, so just follow us, man, before this account gets taken down. Bad. Austinite Cannabis _CO. I used to have followers before Instagram actually took me down. They say that you're not legit until you get taken down.
Yeah.
I only had like maybe 8,000 followers.
I gave up on all that because I got taken down too
But
twice.
and then now I have my little 308. But it's okay. And then, so yeah, I'm. That's why we had to start. Austinite started a podcast too, just because there's information that we want to talk about that we have to end up getting it out there some way or another. And
They
it's,
delete it, right?
we got to delete it, and it's just so. And then I'm like, we got to figure out a way to like talk,
Twitter.
So
I still don't know how to use Twitter that well.
yeah. So.
Twitter's a different
I
animal,
only have
that's for sure.
Facebook. I don't have
Well, Facebook will take you down in a heartbeat. They've even told me, they're like, one more time, sis, one more time,
Oh, yeah,
and
I'm
your whole
unrestricted right now.
Facebook will go away. At least they tell you to like get your memories, because Instagram just was taken down one morning.
Really?
Yeah, I just they're
That's what
all the
Snapchat was
memories,
for Sean.
all the videos. You'll never retrieve them again.
Yeah, I'm restricted 4 more days.
Yeah,
Why did your Snapchat or why did your Facebook get
my Instagram or my. Oh, Facebook, just because I post our flyers. Like any of our flyers, like it, and it sucks because like Aldo will repost,
Yeah.
and then this one flyer that we did with this marijuana chick, this little ranchera lady on a bud, it got us all jacked up.
Yeah.
Everybody that did it that day, they were like, "Man, we got in so much trouble," but then our account didn't get in trouble, but everybody that shared it did.
Yeah.
So it's just it's so stupid.
been making them do all our flyers like incognito?
Well, we've tried that, and we've tried to like stop, like instead of doing cannabis, we do cannabis, or we
We don't
do
even put cannabis shit in there
yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
But it's so hard with our name. We have it in the name, and there's been so many times where they're like, just
yeah.
take it out,
I
take
feel
it
like
out.
they just flagged. Like
Flyers
they flagged.
Club's just a group of retired astronauts.
Yeah. I feel like they flag you for anything. I mean, I got flagged for selling guns and pounds of mushrooms, and I was like,
Guns. You're such a gun slinger.
I was like, come on, guys. It's just some ARs.
Just because you're from El Paso.
I have a bazooka. Come on.
Bazooka.
Come on, man. And some grenades. Golly. I know, you can't. You can't.
Oh my gosh! You know
And don't
what?
even try kids.
Castro was. We've been going through Marketplace because also we have our trucking company and we have a new yard. Long story short, we've been going through Marketplace, and he's like, man, this guy is selling like all his sex equipment online.
Gross.
And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, and so like,
All like that.
so I know, right? So then,
I wasn't selling all of it.
so I mean, you had like the
Just
thing
some
that
of
you would
it.
like stand up on and like there, I mean, he was selling all this like crazy equipment and it was,
for the new stuff.
I was just like so super surprised. I was like, the shit that you can find on Facebook Marketplace is insane.
That they don't flag, but they'll flag
That they
you.
don't flag.
Yeah,
and
I've
I
seen
was
pounds
like,
of mushrooms on there. I've seen
Meth pipes on all those ads that they have.
I've seen mushrooms on Facebook Marketplace.
I'm like, oh my God, that did not get flagged. Like it's, like it's like a torturing mechanism. And then shit, it's just cannabis, guys.
Like,
But-
what if some kid just like, oh, I want that?
Yeah, right.
So, but
Maybe
anyhow,
they're hiding it as a religion.
Well, I would hope there's no kids.
That's probably what they're doing.
I know,
Stuff like that anyway.
For
Yeah,
real.
let's just start a
That's what I
cannabis
do.
religion.
That's what we
I
were.
don't mean like a little kid, but
Can you tell if the kid, like, if it's a kid using the debit card? You know, like kids have
No.
debit cards.
Absolutely not, because you can go to
walk in and
Walmart.
buy weed and shit with
Yeah, you can go to Walmart and buy your cash cards, and then just punch
like
it
a
in.
gift card, like a
Gift
Visa
card.
gift card.
I feel like they should just legalize everything everywhere.
Yep.
Everything should just be legalized, and then just go after murderers,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
And murders, and then the sexual predators.
prove
Yeah.
the fact that the crime rate and the fucking murder rate went
What else? Thieves. Everything else should be legal.
Tony, I'm still trying to my hemp surfboard hemp surfboard on Marketplace. Trying to sell my hemp.
Oh, surfboard. Oh, I
It's
don't
called
know,
hemp
Tony.
It's too late for you, Tony. Go to
Yeah.
sleep. Go to sleep.
Yeah.
Last time he was talking about naming his kid. Remember? He explained it to me the next time he saw it, but his typing wasn't me.
Go to sleep, Tony.
He's making the mushroom bars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, those mushrooms. But I think a lot of people are really tapping into psychedelics now,
Yeah.
which is a lot. Yeah, it's a lot better than most people.
I just am scared.
I
I've
haven't tried
heard
it
bad
yet.
things.
What depends?
Well, it just depends on what you're doing.
Yeah.
We're releasing like 6 SKUs of different mushrooms, like CBD and reishi, and CBD and lion's mane, and CBD and
I've
whatever.
heard really good thing about lion's
So I mean, there's a lot of in Cordy's, and then
Yeah.
all the mix. I don't know. There's a lot of
I just
Good
felt
night,
like
Tony.
that.
you should be able to do. Microdosing is where you should
Good night,
start.
Tony.
yes, for
Starting,
sure.
and it helps with your depression. It helps with your anxiety. It helps
But
with
I heard if you didn't have a good state of mind, like you could have a bad trip.
if you take a lot.
Oh yeah, you don't want to.
If you go more than 2 or 3 grams,
You're only doing.
you're just doing a little bit.
Yeah, you're only seeing shimmers.
I'm doing. You're only.
I know, but
Hey,
you're
I'm
gonna have
with
to
you.
like supervise me. So if I freak out, you can be.
Oh
like,
no, you won't even feel it if you
won't feel
microdose.
it,
If
yeah.
you do like a macro dose or a hero dose, that's when the walls start melting.
And I've never done it. I just do it to where it's like shimmers.
Yeah, it's called the hero dose. The only time I really did a hardcore hero dose, I was out at the Hoover Dam on a boat, and I had brought these chocolate mushrooms for everyone to eat, and everyone chickened out. So they
They're
started
gonna melt.
Yeah, they started melting hardcore. So I just created it all and jumped into the water. Got called on by, I don't know if there was a Coast Guard or something, but I floated too close to the rope next to the Hoover Dam, and it was crazy, but I had such an amazing time.
I want to.
You make it sound so tempting.
Yeah.
But
I saw you watching Coneheads the other night. Young Adam Sandler.
my boo.
But some people have
kids.
talked about doing hero doses and curing depression.
Oh yeah.
Like
and then
that
it
one
cures
time.
That one time.
Is that her dad?
Yeah.
He said he went to go
Yeah.
get milk and never came back.
Trauma and depression, people have taken a hero dose and said, it's cured it.
It's
They don't
gone.
need it,
What?
Wait, what?
Like they've taken like a max dose of like.
Sounds scary.
Yeah. There's some Aztec Indians that were
I ain't scared of much anymore after that fucking dose.
basically, that's how it was with ayahuasca. I felt like I was going to die.
I know.
Like
When you
I
told
thought I
me
was
that,
on-
you were like,
Physically?
Physically, mentally.
It hurt? Did it hurt?
It was just like this
Why
weird,
would
like,
you do
I'm
that?
dead.
The whole time?
No,
or-
just when
hours.
it kicked in.
Oh.
Yeah. For like about an hour. You
And
felt
then
like
how
you're gonna
long
die.
did that high last? Why would you sign up for that? You really felt it was worth it?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Because now I felt like I'm not scared. You almost
Do you
feel
sweat
like,
it out in a sweat lodge like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You almost feel like you already know what it's going to feel like to die. So it's like, if you already know what what it feels like, what are you scared of now?
Oh, so that's like kind of the whole point
It's
of
that,
it.
yeah, it's almost like it brings
So
you
it's
to
taking you to the brink of death and then bringing you back.
That's what I say. But what if
I,
you
I,
die?
I, no
Can
one's
you
ever
die?
died, I don't think. Yeah.
yeah, that's what I asked. So I was
If
like,
you
how
do it
many people die
responsibly.
there?
The only person that's ever died was somebody that showed up drunk.
Exactly. They were already on
You're
drugs.
supposed to be like completely clean of everything.
Yeah, they were already on drugs before that.
Yeah.
That would not be me.
Yeah.
I'd be
Like
following the
somebody
rules.
detox for like 4 weeks.
But
Yeah.
Ayahuasca.
But even like that, back to the mushrooms, depression, anxiety. I used it. I was going through some bad heartache back in the day, and I just microdosed, and everything was like, fuck it. I was like, yeah. And I just kept that whole mentality.
But
like,
did you
yeah.
still have like were you still able to be motivated and stuff?
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah. Yeah. It's you don't even feel it. You get little shimmers.
that's what I do.
Like you'll see the grass and the trees outside, and you're like, wow, it's fucking beautiful.
Or do you just? I feel like it's always like such a better mood.
Yeah, and I feel like my
I feel
hearing.
I'm like I can. Some of my best product stuff that we've made has came when I've been microdosing. When I can open my mind.
There's a show on Netflix called Fantastic Fungi. Start watching
Got
that.
it.
Just watch that first, and then you'll be like, "What? Is that true?"
And get your mom to watch it too.
yeah.
What is it called?
Fantastic Fungi. Fantastic Fungi.
Netflix?
Yeah, it's on
Netflix.
Netflix. Yeah, I've even started microdosing my mom too because sometimes I feel
She says she double checks that.
she's
so
going
I don't
through
know.
dementia, so I feel like that's connecting her
That-
neurons. It's like connecting shit that she can let go of in a way.
True.
Dementia stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Flower
we
power?
good?
Yeah, we're good.
Everybody,
Yeah, we good.
thank you guys for being on the show.
Thank
Thank
you
so
guys.
much.
Thank
Thank you guys for having me.
Shout out Austin Cannabis.
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 You could put that on
Austinite.
Facebook. Maybe it would be
Yo,
Austin
Cannabis.
Cannabis. Austinite Cannabis Co. Oh, Cannabis.
Cannabites. That's a good BYTAS. That's a good name for something.
Shout out Texas Smoke Connection.
Yes.
Texas Smoke Connection.
Thanks for having us.
Shout out to the Flower Puff Girls
Mm-hmm.
and shout out to the High Flyers Club live on air. Big Two Management.
Big Two Management.
Rubber Bands and Cheese.
Heck yeah.
Nice
Rubber Bands
butt.
and cheese. Nice
Texas
butt.
Bulldog Connection. We
Texas
got a lot of
Bulldog.
businesses, guys.
Name them all. Name them all.
I'm really, Stony and Co.
Yep.
Comedian.
And Spice
That's
Godfrey.
Oh, Spice Ball. What's this song? I like it.
The bomb again. Oh, we need to talk about Willie Nelson's birthday.
What? Happy birthday, Willie.
Happy birthday, Will. Wilster.
Did y'all see that Snoop Dogg and him sang together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Did
had
you see
that song.
Yeah.